Well, I guess I'll start this recording here. Yeah, just beat Kingdom Hearts. Now, to play Castlevania, Curse of Darkness. I can probably get through quite a bit of this today. I've got about 4 hours. And I can't remember what I'm doing. I'm at the boss. No, I beat the boss, didn't I? Yeah, I beat the boss. And now I'm leveling up. Yeah, speed mail, so I can get the one that I want. Which is 90 of that, and I've got 27. That'll probably take a little while. Oh, that's right, we fought, Trevor? Richter? One of the two. I think this is the first warp pad. Nope. Oh, Five ways to learn brute force. Nice. No. Oh, I know, this is the first warp pad. I don't need it though. There's no point in bloody warping out because I don't have anything to buy. Also, I just realised this game's a little quieter than it needs to be. That should be better. Oh no, never mind. No. Oh no, this is still Garibaldi Temple, but... Wait, isn't that the basement? Yeah, it is the basement. Do I leave out the base? I don't... Basically, I want to go back. Over here. Don't then. See, I really just want to go back up because of that bloody door right there. Well, I mean, there's a door over here, but... Because if it's a dead end, yeah. That's a long way to go. Actually, at my next warp point, I can always just warp there and do it. It's not gonna be that much of an issue. Oh yeah, give me Rosario now. Could have used that before. Oh yeah, this is the hard part. I mean, granted it is for me the weapon handling, but... Keep going, thank you. I believe these guys have a higher drop rate of the skill point things. The evolution beads, whatever the hell you want to call them. Okay. Fuck off. Oh, he's dropping an egg, I believe. Yep. Well, it looks like Black Blaze just shat out an egg. Not that I need him, but... Nice miss there, Hector. Could you stop moving backwards, please? Thank you. Okay, no. Sixth Sense Brooch. Sensing the will to kill in the instant of an enemy attack. A exclamation point will appear above the wearer's head. I came all this way for a brooch. God damn it. Well, may as well bloody well equip it. Looks like I did come the right way after all. 85. Well, I mean I didn't. But because that accessory is very useless if you couldn't already tell. You know, being told that you're about to be hit. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm recording. Would have been a little annoyed if I didn't. Oh, hello, Kazj. How you doing? How are you? I really wish I didn't pick up that bloody second jump ability. This makes getting around slightly slower. Give me more Evo crystals, because the quicker I can get to the Skelly Bob, the quicker I can get him leveled up. Also, I can't make anything, can I? Nope. Nope. I believe this is the ceremonial tool. Yep, no, nothing. Corpsey's run. Yeah, that's his name, Corpsey. Yeah, the only reason why I get Corpsey is because... Oh yeah, this is for the thing. Sun is innocent. The shining sun captured in amber will shine brightly for eternity. Yeah, I believe that goes on the door thing that takes you to the water place. But yeah, like I said, the reason I get Corpsey is because Heavenly Sword is a very good ability, but getting the forward momentum version of that ability is so much better. And it is very, very useful. It is. So that's why I want to get Corpsey. I do. Because I remember my dad years ago when he used to play this, just farmed like multiple eggs just so we could get multiple Corpses with that ability. So when you do the 200 floor dungeon, it's really easy because you can just pretty much spam him when you need him to use his ability to do like a stupid amount of damage to clear out a room. You've then got multiples to fall back on. It's cheating, but I mean it works. But I won't be doing that. I won't. Like I won't be farming eggs just to get like 5 Corpses. You think Heavenly Sword is neutral attribute and does 1.1 times magic damage. Bone Storm is dark element, does 1.25 magic damage, I believe. Yeah, well, obviously I don't know the exact specifics because I never looked into that kind of stuff. Oh, I'll look at that in a minute. So I don't think the game actually ever tells you that kind of stuff, does it? Yeah, no, it never tells you. But yeah, Heavenly Sword, like I say, it's good, but Bone Storm is just better. Because... where is it? Because obviously once I get... It doesn't tell you that, no. Yeah, no, I thought not. See, that's the only thing with obviously games like this is... like, you just have to go based on instinct of seeing things, you know, do stuff. Oh no, the sun teases this. Where the hell am I going now, then? I have no idea what the hell Constitution does. I believe it increases your health, does it not? Oh, I've got 198. 190. I have no idea what the hell Constitution does. You looked into it when you set up a boss rush file to get a very fast time. Oh, really? So yeah, now I cannot remember where the hell I'm going. Can't have to do with status ailments like poison or curse. Oh, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, now I like can't remember where the hell to go. I can't. Because, I mean, I can't check the map. There was nowhere to go in. Go in. Because there's nowhere to go in, I'll tell you once I know. Garibaldi Temple. The aqueduct, that's it, yeah, no, yeah. It's that bloody door, isn't it? That door that's around the corner. Oh, you can change maps. God damn it. Yeah, I was right at the bloody door as well. Yeah, like so. Like so, I knew it was going that way, but then there was a part of my brain that went, huh? No. And I don't know why. I know this game. I've played it many a times, and like I say, I've seen my dad play it many a times. Obviously years ago when he used to play stuff and whatever. Yet my brain just had a brain fart moment. Oh yeah, because now he can use B-Force to open the door. You speed on this game, by the way. Oh, do you? Now, what kind of time do you have then? I'm intrigued. Outside.
I'm pleased to see you are unharmed.
Did you think me dead?
I saw him earlier. I feared that perhaps...
I came too late then. Which way did he go?
Along this path lies a forest. He went there, probably making his way to the village on the other side.
And what of your mission? To purify this land and remove the curse?
Yes, the curse. In the end, it is all Isaac. He is the source of this pestilence. He... Ah, how could I forget? There is
Isn't he
matter
deaf?
I must attend to. By your leave.
I mean, that's probably wrong, but... I know he's put something up his sleeve. Be the game around 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh, it's...
You again?
Man.
It's you.
Yeah, no.
I was
His name begins with a
expecting
G.
someone else. You spoke with him, didn't you?
And why should I answer to you?
Perhaps you'll accept my advice then. You would do well to avoid him. Do not be drawn in by his words.
Your advice is neither solicited nor welcome. I will use any means necessary to achieve my revenge.
You've been warned. I would like to speak with you further, but I must track him down quickly. He is the one being who is beyond my recollection. Goodbye for now.
So yeah, how'd you beat this game in 1 hour and 40 minutes then? I would assume glitches and heavy glitches. The time for boss rush is a bit over 6 minutes. Yeah, but the thing is with... I'm pressing the wrong button. But isn't boss rush obviously easier if you have like 100% save file? Because then you have like the best weapons and stuff. How much HP do I have now? 95 out of 206. I should really heal. I can't be asked. You used to go just skip 3 years. What 3 years do you skip? Already. Obviously skipping the forest is obviously the best thing that you can do, because that place, if you mean the forest that I've passed earlier on, where is it? Oh no, that's mountains, never mind. weapon. So what's the world record for boss rush mode? Good, I would just get brute force. You could avoid that, but no way to do that, at least not yet. Yeah, that's the thing with speedrunning. Is like you could like get someone like me who's just playing the game casually, like accidentally somehow walk up to that door that you have to go through, and somehow accidentally at like a perfect frame drop at the perfect pixel angle to just phase through it. You know, like it's just stuff like that that people can find purely accidentally, and it's just sort of, oh, okay. You know, and I kind of love that stuff, you know, that people can speedrun a game for years, and then like some guy like me turns up, does something and goes, oh, did you guys know about this? Because, just in case if you didn't. Well, I want to summon my fairy, because I need heals badly. By you. Oh wow. Congrats. I suppose. I've once done it on my own when I was 5, and I must have done it in 4 minutes. I don't think that would actually be possible. What's the difference between this and Lament of Innocence? Everything. 1, this is basically Symphony of the Night but 3D, whereas Lament of Innocence is still a fairly linear, straightforward game. And this has a lot of RPG aspects where you can create weapons and armor, and you also level up with the leveling up, you can do anything. Rosario, nice. Yeah, pretty much everything. And you pretty much only have one weapon in that game. Ooh, map. If you do areas in any order. Oh, has a fixed camera. Why am I saying log? It's LOI. Use a real-time menu. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. But yeah, the thing is with Lament of Innocence, like, speedrunning that game is a lot easier. Obviously I've never seen it sped run, but like if you don't include glitches, Lament of Innocence is a much faster game, well, much easier game to speedrun, because all you need to know is the fastest route to the boss door, and then just wail away at the boss. Next level, you know. Like, Lament of Innocence is a very easy game to speedrun in that aspect. If there are glitches and stuff you can do in it, then obviously it makes it slightly harder to learn, but I need bamboo sword and steel. Oh, the Nodachi. Knuckle needs steel and backnas. I need punch rings. Oh yeah, the special. Club and steel. challenges you must do. Speedrun with glitches around this is pretty much just that, because you need to know where to use items. What do you mean, where to use items? Oh yeah, I also need to switch him over again. Because I would assume there's like a animation that forces you out of bounds. That's a guess. This is item duplication. Oh, which allows the abuse of Jewel Crush to get the full heal of diamonds to continue to use high speed edge. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, didn't I get the fucking Nagachi? Equip weapon. Oh great, I can't attack. Is easy to learn, really. Well, again, it obviously depends how specific the Jewel Crush ability is. It does. That is obviously the thing. Whereas in Curse of Darkness, if for an example you need to say like jump in a specific location that you can then clip up and out of bounds, for an example, that will always be easier to learn. Fucking Christ. How much armor do you want? Okay, well. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I'll take all that. You do go out of bounds in the end of this game. If you go with glitches, you still think Curse of Darkness. Every time I see COD, obviously I just think Call of Duty. But really. Because, I mean, in all honesty, like, glitchless Curse of Darkness versus glitchless Lament of Innocence, I would still say is obviously easier. Obviously, Lament of Innocence would be easier, but obviously, if Lament of Innocence, any percent compared to... Oh, I need to attack him. I mean, I have to consider things like Wolf's Foot and high speed edge, some weapons. Well, true. Thing is, though, you don't get Wolf's Foot until like way later on. Well, okay, depending on the order of the levels. If you do them in the technical order that the game somewhat wants you to do them in, you don't get Wolf's Foot until like the end of the bloody game. Whereas obviously if you go straight to like the last level I believe it's on, then obviously you get Wolf's Foot straight away. Are there any other games that look similar to this? As in a 3D Castlevania game like this? None that I know of, because this is like, besides this and Lament of Innocence, these are the only two 3D Metroidvania games that I can think of. And even then I still won't really include Lament of Innocence in that one. Oh, hello, Rand. But yeah, like in terms of the 3D aspect of this, this is like the only game to do so. And Lament of Innocence. Because whenever people think of obviously Castle or Metroidvanias, everyone jumps to you know, the 2D SNES games they do, which, I mean, you can't blame them. It's just that 2D SNES games are easier to make than 3D Metroidvanias. I mean, then again, Metroid Prime exists, so I guess it's not that hard. No, how you been, Random? I'm only killing these guys because they drop steel. Yep, still need ceremonial full. And then I need some tears. And I just need to make another lamella. And I've got one of everything. You know about a lament, does God infest in the Dark Palace. You're not sure about a glitch, just from the lament ever since you've never seen one done. Oh really? Maybe I could be the first. Because, I mean, in all honesty, speedrunning that game would not be that hard. You know, glitchless. Oh yeah, I forgot you can jump down there. I'll do that in a minute. Like I say, it would literally just be knowing the exact route and pattern you need to go. Run there, fight the boss, next place, fight boss, you know. All it is just, what? How many are there? 5 bosses, and then the last section. Which, I will admit, the last section is still fucking annoying. Oh look, here's a 4, but it needs, no, here's a 6, but it needs to be turned into a 4. Leon can't just flip the bloody thing around. He just stares at it and goes, huh. You put it in a thing, it turns it around, and then you go, oh. I will admit, that's the one issue I have, yeah. You took 7 losses in a row on rank. No comment. Yeah, like, taking a break from those games is like the best thing that you can do. You get over the save room registry and lament. Why? Wrong button. So I've just bloody played Kingdom Hearts, so I'm pressing the starting wrong buttons. You have to actually save the game, you don't need to in Castlevania. Wait. Really? Why do you need to save the game? Because obviously, you know, when you play the game, you don't realize that obviously you don't need to. Why? Where do you need to save? Because I haven't gone to register the save rooms using more chicks to see backtracking. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Again, that's something that I never did in my playthrough, like a week or 2 ago. Because I suppose what you'd probably want to do is you could, well, I mean obviously you'll tell me, but I suppose what you could do is you could save in the main room in the castle. Once you've beaten a boss, you can then just warp out to the save room and then continue to the next location, because obviously otherwise you go all the way back to Ronaldo's shop to run all the way back up again. You know, there's a speedrun straight. Yeah, I thought so. And then I believe the other time that you can change it is at the end, where you need to flip the 6 to the 4, or the 4 to the 6, whichever way it is. When you need to do that, you have to run all the way around, place it in, save, run all the way back, and then walk back to the save point. Yeah, for the 6-4 tablet, yeah. Because obviously, you've got to go right down, get the tablet, go back, change it, save, accept that as your warp room, and then go back around, then walk back again. Like I say, I know it. Like, I've never seen a speedrun of it, but as soon as you start mentioning things that you can do, like, I know what you mean. Because I've played that game so many fucking times. I have. Save game, get the tablet. Or you can do that, I suppose. That would be quicker, actually. Because actually, now that I think about it, the map does make you, if you go straight forwards, it's like, what, 2 rooms to get to the save room? So yeah, that actually would be quicker. So yeah, you go there, save, go all the way around, warp, go all the way around, warp. Yeah, that would be quicker. Oh yeah, and also now I've got Corpsey, so hopefully I can get my ability fairly soon. Oh yeah, now I can use whatever bloody hell weapon I want. Because there's nothing, I can't upgrade him anymore. Yep, can't upgrade him anymore. So now I'll just use whatever the hell I've got. But I still think that's done. You know the basics of the Lament of Innocence speedrun. You know a lot more about Castlevania Curse of Darkness speedrun. Oh, okay. Well, like I say, in terms of just playing the game, like, you mention things, like, if you mentioned to me one of the major skips in this, I might go, oh. I mean, unless if it's extremely specific, but, oh god damn it. Are the quids in this game good? No, because there aren't any. Like, in all honesty, in terms of speedrunning this game, you want your luck to be stupid high, because when enemies drop materials, you want to kill a certain amount of enemies potentially. Obviously, again, he'll tell me, but you will want to kill a certain type of enemy or enemies to get certain materials to create the weapon or weapons and armor that you want to help in a speedrun. Unless you do it all at level 1, pretty much. Then, I mean, in all honesty, that takes balls. Just wailing away at a boss for like 3 minutes. Don't fall off them. Another way of skipping this is to use the axe subclass weapon to do an infinite jump which to enter Dracula's castle much earlier than intended. Okay. Okay. Like, from my perspective, I mean, I have an axe right now, but I would assume the axe that I have is not what you want. But how? That's my question. How? I'm not gonna do it. Then again, if I can hold it off. I mean, I love myself, but... lower because it's the earliest, easiest one to use. Oh yeah, the below over is the first axe that you get as well. Actually, you know what? So how's it done then? Give me that. Just so much faster. Does this take me? First floor, third floor. Swing the weapon, pause, flip weapon, re-equip the weapon, use glitch on pause, swing weapon, pause. What do you mean by flip weapon? Do you mean flip weapon as in unequip then re-equip? Still in the pause menu at the same time, or do you mean unequip the weapon, unpause, pause, re-equip the weapon and then do it again, or what? It's obviously me dum-dum. You mean unequip, do not on pause, re-equip. So you mean just simply like that? If I can equip again, you just mean like that? Oh yeah, and I can't go that way yet because there's water here. I just get the skeleton and dog the boss fight. Oh, okay. So, is there a specific point that you need to pause when you swing, or is it just swing then pause? Because I would assume it's at a very specific timing. Use only 15 frames of starting to move upwards or just before you start falling back down. Doesn't this game run at like 30 FPS? Because there's no way this is running at 60, but If this game's running at 30 FPS, that means you have half the amount of frames when you're moving upwards to pause, which is actually a lot of frames. And even then, even if this game is running at, say, 60 for an example, which it isn't, but if it was, I mean, 15 frames is still a lot of frames. Oh, really? What about the little pumpkin guy? Has anyone done a speedrun with him? Oh no, there are no upgrades for specific weapons in order to fight bosses in this. There are none. You can, if you really wanted to, play this entire game with a short sword. You could play this entire game with a short sword. It's gonna just take you slightly longer because you're not dealing more damage, but no. Lament of Innocence doesn't have the pumpkin. This game has the pumpkin. Like, this game has two secret extra modes. It has Trevor and then the pumpkin kid. You know the devil familiar that you get at the end of the game? That you can level up to turn into a pumpkin. You can play as him. And the command, I believe, is @pumpkin @. I believe. Probably wrong about that. Because the playable character in Lament of Innocence is the vampire guy. Pumpkin ID is not a playable character. Isn't it? I swear it is. I mean, I'm glad to be wrong. I don't care, but I swear he is. Isn't he? But the pumpkin's in Lament of Innocence. Getting games mixed up. I thought he was in this, because I know he's in this. Like, I know he's the devil familiar that you have in this, which is why I thought it was in this game, not Lament of Innocence. Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, I know you get Trevor in this, because Trevor in this is a little bit of an arsehole to play as, if you just do it, you know, casually. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Like, I know you get Trevor, because he can't carry potions. You can only, in order to heal, you have to go through save rooms, or you have to find meat randomly. You do. Oh yeah, that. which is what makes him harder, because obviously you can't heal as and when needed. But I mean, I guess it pretty much just means you are just playing Castlevania at that point. But I don't really think this game is tailored to play that way. Can I hit something, please? Take all the fingers for the boss for speed run. Oh, save him. Oh yeah, what weapon do you use for boss rush? Because again, if you pretty much have like 100% save file, you can have whatever the hell you want. Which reminds me, I still have never stolen from death in this. I haven't. Because if you steal from death, you get Death's Scythe or whatever it is. And then you can turn a spear into Death's Scythe as a weapon. Or you can use it to upgrade your Devil Familiar to the max level, I believe. Well, his next form. Or you have to make the Death's Scythe use that and then it levels him up. It's one or two. Laser blade, that's it. Laser blade, death side. Sharp soup or sweep. Bare hand, semi-bladed sword, death side. Oh no, you're saying them in order. So it's laser blade, death side, laser blade, sharp sweep, bare hand, semi-bladed sword, death side, Hien, laser blade, boomerang, death side, Hien, laser blade. And like I say, I've never ever managed to steal from death to get his scythe. I tried years ago when I attempted my 100% save file. I probably don't have it anymore. Because if I do, I can just reattempt it and do that. But yeah, I could just never steal from him. I did everything else. He was the only thing. What, to get Death's Scythe? Really? Get Death's Pulse. Well yeah, no, because that's the thing that you need to then make it into Death's Scythe. Really? It's 8 to 12 perfect guards in a row to get his Pulse. I swear, don't you just steal from him to get it? Unless if it's impossible to steal from him, in which case I would wasted like 2 hours of my life trying to get it that one time. It is a very tight window to steal the end of the screen wide attack. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I know. I know the exact move he does it, and I kept getting, like, I kept getting to the point where I would be doing the animation of stealing, and by the time I get to the point where you would make contact, that's when he would, obviously the steal chance would disappear. So I was always like maybe half a second off from getting it. There it is, Bone Storm. Bone Storm! The options are perfect for it. Use invincible rays or magic circle. I mean, perfect guarding it would actually be an achievement in and of itself, but probably hit the skill button that time I had bad position. Yeah, I was always either slightly to the left or slightly to the right of him. Yeah, welcome back. Now. Oh yeah, can do, yeah. I'm intrigued. Thing is though, Cass, if you don't mind me calling you Cass, like, I've been trying to get into fucking speedrunning for quite a while now. Like, I attempted Mario, and this was like fucking a month ago at this point, like Mario Sunshine. Oh, another egg. Like, I attempted Mario Sunshine like a month ago, and I played it casually on my birthday, which took me like 5 hours to beat. And I know the like speedrun time for Sunshine is like an hour and a half, something like that. And then when I played the game again, without looking up guides or anything of how to speedrun the game, I then knocked my time from 5 hours casually to 3 hours speedrunning. You know, just basics, remembering the levels and just beating the game. I knocked it down 2 hours, which is actually quite impressive from my standpoint. But like, I really do want to pick up a game, but actually I can pick up a game. I can do I can be the first guy to play Lament of Innocence glitchless and just beat the game. And then everyone will look at it and go, I'm never going to play that. Who would do that? Me. Anyway, welcome back. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Oh yeah, I should also get up a guide of, excuse me, how to steal. Because I don't, frame rate, there we go. Because I don't remember how to steal from bosses. I don't. Oh, here we go, skeleton diver. Oh, you steal sushi from this guy. When the fish dashes forward, or dashes towards you while up on the platform and the skeleton is on its back, roll out of its way and steal from the skeleton's side. Okay. That shouldn't be that hard. In before I die like 3 times attempting this. Also, I'm going to go on speedrun.com. I'm going to see Castlevania. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Oh, yep, there he is. Any percent Hector. One guy. That guy. Oh my god, I've got a world record holder. And Xbox. Ooh, not any percent Trevor though. Come on, get to it. Obviously on Xbox as well. Crazy. So I'm guessing no one fucking speedruns this game, okay? No one speedruns this. Got it. No one speedruns this. Can I get in touch with the moderators and say, hey, can I do like a glitchless thing? I know no one's going to attempt it, but I just want a world record to my name. Thank you, thanks, bye. That's all I'd do. I would. I just be like, yo, no one's done this. Why? I'll do it. But yeah, no one speedruns this. The only reason I know why is because it's Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Do you know why that is? Because everyone seems to think that these games don't exist. Like, it seems Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness are 2 games that have sort of came out into obscurity and faded even farther into obscurity. You know, and they're very good games. They are. But no one knows they exist. You know, and considering how easy this game would be to pick up as a speedrun, I'm surprised that at least no one knows more about this. But yeah, no, there's only one ending, Horizon. Oh, yeah, no, there's only one ending. There is. Oh, no! Right, let's see if I can steal from this mofo. So it's when he leaps at me, I've then just got to dodge roll out of the way and steal. Not that one though. No, shoot the whoop jump. Sure, special pictures and crazy. Special screen says you are the crazy of Castlevania. That's about right. Oh, I think it means that. It wants me to do that move. But I can't switch my perspective on... Oh no, it means when it's riding its back. None of them, in all honesty. Usually not possible skeleton diver and Isaac. Well, I can't imagine why you'd say skeleton diver. Although, in all honesty, if the skeleton, well, if the fish itself would say constantly jump on land and get stuck, you know, in terms of the RNG pattern of what attacks it does. Like, if it would do that constantly, this boss wouldn't be that hard. Because obviously you just wail away at the fish and be done with it. You would. House of the Dead. You mean House of the Dead? I mean, I've played it in the arcade. I have. Not on PC. Of course not on PC, because it's not on PC. It's not. Like, in all honesty, I don't give a shit about stealing from this guy. Because he only drops sushi, it's not like it's a unique item. I'll finish him off. Yeah, sometimes you speak it 2 times by meteor, 3 times, and you can do the rest of the damage that doesn't cover with the laser blade early on in the fight. While it circles the platform so it never gets a chance to jump over it. Oh, okay. Well, again, obviously that's in boss rush mode. That's when you've got the abilities to fight them. Sushi is a unique item, but it isn't a great item. Well, yeah, no, and I know it's unique, but what I mean is it's not used to create a weapon. It's not. Because it's not used to create a weapon, I don't care if I steal it. Yes, it would be nice if I had it. Like, for example, where is it? I've got the shortcake. Like, I've got the shortcake that I stole from the second boss, the dragon. So, you know, like, anything that's not a material, I don't care if you steal it or not from bosses. If it's a material, I want it. I do. Oh, and this is where we get the bird. I want my bird. But yeah, no, House of the Dead 2 was never released on PC, I'm fairly certain. Why would sushi not be a material? Because have you tried turning uncooked fish into a sword? Because I haven't. But I can guarantee you it wouldn't work. Teehee. But the only required ID, which you could technically skip in any percent. Oh, really? At one point you did. Oh, okay, don't rub it in. Don't bloody rub it in. See, and now we can use my bird. To get across and do the 200 floor thing, but no thanks. Also, doesn't the bird also get a similar ability to Corpsey? You can hack the game really quick and make sushi be a required thing for a weapon. Yeah, well, I mean, that's different. Bone shot is terrible. Yeah, I know it's not great, but, like, if you have nothing else, I mean, I guess it's alright. Is any of the material to be turned into swords? Oh yeah, quite a lot. I'm not even done yet in terms of weapons. And yeah, carpet bombs. Carpet bombs is like the best bird ability you can get. It is. But I can't remember if every bird type gets it, or if it's a specific bird type that gets it. You shortcake material? No, it's just food, and really shit food at that. Because if carpet bomb is a specific bird ability, let me know which pathway to take and I'll do it. Because obviously I'm not going to farm for
Voices.
stuff and whatever.
Who could it be?
Do not go beyond your bounds.
I would assume a short
You
sword.
mustn't speak nor act upon matters related to fate. You had better refrain from saying anything.
Define
Oh,
Castlevania.
that is correct, of course.
A
But what about
bloodline
you?
of dudes
Is it
with a
unwise for
whip
you to be guiding
sexually
Traveler in these
harass a
circumstances?
undead vampire for all eternity.
To one who is seeking what he already desires. It is the same with the curse.
That's ridiculous. You have different rules for yourself.
This discourse is at an end. I cannot have you
He is deaf.
interfering any.
I will keep returning until the day you finally surrender.
Skull wing, first right evolution.
No one escapes from me.
Yeah, that's
So,
death.
those two are enemies.
Oh, here we go, the forest. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with the forest. No, it's just that obviously you can skip the forest. So when do you skip this and how do you skip this? See, and that's why the bird is like really fucking useful. Because if it does its charge attack like that, it doesn't cost any MP or any of its life to use. And it does like a stupid amount of damage. Obviously not as much as what like the Battle Fiend can do, or the Battle Devil can do, but it's still very useful because it stun locks the enemies. Once you get the bird ID, you go detour to Dracula's castle. Then you take the unopened shortcut from the aqueduct into Cordova town. That's a lot of information. Wait, so you detour into Dracula's castle. Now when you mean Dracula's castle, you mean... Wrong button. You just mean abandoned castle, right? And then the unopened shortcut. No. Oh yeah, no, you skip abandoned. No, you know, you can skip this as well. So how'd you get to Dracula's castle then? Potion, I'll take a potion. Actually, you know what, these guys are going to spawn infinitely. So. mountains outside of Skeleton Tower the bus door and went in the front door of Dracula's castle. Wait, what? You jumped over the mountains outside of Skeleton Diver's boss door and went in front of the door of Dracula's castle. What? Why is that there? Why is the front door to Dracula's castle there? Because again, I can't remember. Because you mean... where is it? Obviously you mean there. Like right there. And that's the exact location you're talking about. Unless if the front door is behind the water. Then you get to it later. Oh yeah. And obviously by going out of bounds, obviously there's a level of the floor that the game still has, which is at the level I assume is where the door is. So because you've gone out of bounds, it doesn't detect that you've obviously loaded the room with the water in it. Water as well as you can stand on top of it, really? Okay. Wait, so are you inside the boss room next to the boss door? Or are you outside? To the aqueduct and then straight. The door was in front of you, it didn't really work. Oh, okay. So I was just taking a second to adjust in my mind of what was... This game, what will I play next? Ninja Gaiden. I'm gonna play Ninja Gaiden. Obviously Ninja Gaiden 1, 2 and 3. Then I'll play Kingdom Hearts again. I'll play Kingdom Hearts, the Game Boy game. I will. Well, I say I will, it depends how I feel about Kingdom Hearts at that point. No, Kingdom Heats, I don't know. I really do not know after Kingdom Hearts. Well, after the second Kingdom Hearts game, I don't know. Obviously I have a crap ton of stuff that I can play. Because remember, if you're on desktop, you can go down below the Twitch video player and have a look to see what games I own. And then you can pick and choose whatever the hell you want. There's a short between Cordova Town and the aqueduct is near the beginning of the aqueduct. Oh, really? Oh, save room. No. I'll try to find games that suit me. Oh, don't worry. That's why I have almost 1,000. Oh, and also, Cass, if you want, I do have a Discord, which I try and sell to everyone. If you want to join, it's !Discord in the chat, if you want to use it. Plus, it's really important the glitches are out of this game. Really? I'm guessing because it has so many connections to places that you can go to, I assume. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Horizon. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Beyond Steel, Galite, from all that over, pick up Deep Explosion in the area, get the Copper Steel from Morganstone, and also steal Deviline to eventually make Hien. See, this is the kind of information that I do not have. Obviously, I may have played this game quite a lot of times, but that kind of information is stuff that I will never remember. Okay, yeah, the early carnations of weapons you can make I will remember because they're early, but the later stuff, I will never have the memory of it. I won't. Oh, thank you, Horizon, for joining the late Discord. And also, I'm probably going to ask a stupid question for you, Cass. But, oh, I hate these guys so much. Actually, how many of them do I have now? 38, and he needs 40. Nice. Yeah, very stupid question, because I know what your answer would probably be. You like stupid questions? I've asked this question of someone once before, because I know another speedrunner. He speedruns Super Metroid, and I think A Link Between Worlds. No, A Link to the Past, sorry. Not Between Worlds. Yeah. And I think he's also doing a randomizer or two of them both. Oh, there we go, level up. But my question is, how would you go about speedrunning and stuff? Because like I said, I sort of want to do it. I want to get like one game under my wing. There it is. Like I want to get one game under my wing, at least. And I know your answer is probably going to be something along the lines of this, or pick a game that you like. But, I mean, I can't really pick and choose. So yeah, what would you do? Also, I'm going to take a quick seat for a moment. Chair explanation. Stump stool. A rough seat made by the pioneers who cleared this area. Its coarse surface is hard on the rear. Best and worst advice ever. Try it. That is the best and worst advice ever. Like I say, just like, I don't know, like I want to do it, but there's always that thing that's telling me not to do it, but just that because I've got so many games that I can be playing, and you know, when you talk about streaming and stuff, like why should I be speedrunning one game when I can be playing 10 games, you know? That's my reasoning. Like, I still want to do it. Which, like I say, I mean, I can always cheat the system by doing a glitchless Lament of Innocence run. And then going, hey mods, how you doing? Just on a glitchless run if you want to put that on there. Because no one will contest me. Except you, probably. To be honest, I just really want to do it, but I don't know. Like this, it's just that aspect that I have games that I can play. You know, in like for example, right now I'm playing obviously Curse of Darkness instead of say speedrunning. There we go, carpet bombs. Instead of say speedrunning a game, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, like, from my perspective, I'm thinking that I don't want to speedrun because it's not going to be fun for people to watch. You know, I mean, it will be. It's just that, like I say, the people who I have, and I know they will always say play whatever you want, but I don't know. Speedruns of multiple games. Alright, see, I like your thinking. I can speedrun one game, play multiple games, or speedrun multiple games. I like your thinking. Am I active on Discord right now? I mean, I'm on Discord. I'm on it. I am. But I'm not using it, obviously. So do you speedrun any other games then, actually? I don't need to ask that question, I can just click on your username. I love you, Cass. Why? Because... No, don't say why. There's one reason. I've just clicked on your username on speedrun.com and there's one game on there. I'm not going to mention what it is because you should bloody well know. Why is my question. I mean, I do it. I'm there with you. I do it. Oh god, I need to heal. But why? Why would you speedrun Bratz Rock Angels? That's my question. No. Take a break from Castlevania, Curse of Darkness, Castlevania Lament of Innocence have an easier game to play. Your real question should be, why are you on the moderator of the Bratz Rock Angels speedrun page? Because I haven't clicked on it is why. It's because you're the only guy speedrunning it, aren't you? Well, besides another guy. But like, you're the only guy who sped ran it, aren't you? Because that's cheating. That is cheating. Finding a game that no one speedran and it's like stupid easy. I'm gonna see how much it is. Just out of curiosity, how much it would cost for me to buy it. The hell is that? It is £2.50 for PS2 or £5 for GameCube. I'm guessing nowhere anywhere near me has a copy, because I've never seen it. Ever. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of PS2 copies, but there's like no GameCube copies. I'm just gonna add that to my list of games that I would like to own, for no particular reason. What the hell is this? Oh, that's what it is. Maybe we should get Forever Diamonds and do the run of that. Let me guess, Forever Diamonds is also another game that no one speedruns. What plays Brats? Well, besides Girls back in 2005, Casters. Oh, it's a sequel to Rock Angels. Oh, really? I did not know that. Oh, actually, has anyone done one of that? Yeah, they have. God damn it. Oh, wow. Quite a few people actually have done that game. No, so I'm just having a look at Hello Kitty Roller Rescue. Because I own that game, I do. And the speed run, I mean this is on GameCube, so I'm going to assume the GameCube version is the fastest version. Which I have it on PS2, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, the speed run for it is 32 minutes. I mean, I could probably best that. Just a game for girls. Yeah, but not if you're a speedrunner, Horizon. If you're a speedrunner, no one looks at gender at video games. You just go, I'm speedrunning that game. What do you mean you had an unclaimed account? The other one of Rock Angels did it as a meme race with a person once and then decided to get the world record because it was still super easy. I mean, I may as well do it then if it's still easy. I see your 1 hour or however long it is and I raise you 50 minutes. Oh, that doesn't work. You should re-time your run of that. Oh, really? Okay, what is your time? One hour 13. Nice. It was only done 10 days ago. Has anyone ever done a speedrun of SpongeBob? Oh yeah, definitely. I believe a lot of people do Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm not sure about the movie. Like, I'm pretty certain people will do the movie, but I believe it's mostly Battle for Bikini Bottom that people do. Like, I want to say I'm fairly certain about that. Oh my god. Sub 50 not too long ago. Really? I mean, I've never played Battle for Bikini Bottom, so... Because I think one of the main reasons why I didn't like that game is because it's not Mr. Krabs. Like, the voice actor in the game is not the voice actor from the TV show. It's not. I mean, that's not the reason why I didn't play it. I've got it, and I played it, and I just never continued playing it. But I know the one thing that, like I say, that does piss me off is the matter of the fact that it's not Mr. Krabs. What about Silent Hill? Oh yeah, people do Silent Hill. You've got Punchy, an Eternal Enigma. You've got bloody fuck, what's his name? Who does it? He has like really long hair, and he's English. Maxi Lobes, he does it as well. I believe Punchy is like one of the main guys. Then you've got oh my god, I forgot his bloody name. Yeah, there's a few people who I know of who speedrun it because I watch Silent Hill speedruns. I do. I don't know why, but there's just something about people who speedrun Silent Hill who are either charismatic or, as Punchy would probably put it, I was going to quote him. There are a bunch of games in the speedrun, but they're a bit too long for you. Oh yeah, like what? Oh no. I don't like basilisks. I believe they can turn you to stone, which then I believe any hit after that kills you. Also, let me just... Dragon Quest 8, Final Fantasy 12. Really, Final Fantasy 12? Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the beginning of Destiny. Wait, what? Excuse me, but you have to run that one by me. Yeah, you're gonna have to run that last one by me. Stone is not instant death in this game, it is in God of War. No, I know it is in God of War. It's just that I always remember getting my ass handed to me whenever I turned into stone. I wonder if I can break this or if I need oh no, I can. Yeah, excuse me. But what is that Yu-Gi-Oh game you just mentioned? Because I never heard of it, and I'm like a massive Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and I've never heard of that game. I haven't. I think it's called Tag Force. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I actually own Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force on PS2. I do. I want to get the rest of them for PSP, but they're stupidly expensive. They are. And they're stupidly expensive, but like I do own Tag. I mean, it's actually called Tag Force Evolution on PS2. But yeah, the thing is with Yu-Gi-Oh though, to speedrun those games, it is all down to RNG. Oh, I'm back here. Nice. It's pretty great how there's a secret that you can't get to even if you know it's there. Because, like, if you could get to this secret room at the beginning of the game, you would skip even more than the stuff that you do if you could get through this. You know? Because then you're straight at the forest. You've skipped, like, 4 locations of the game and you're there already. You are. Actually, I want to go back there because there's a bloody save point I want to save. You've tried a lot. Well, I mean, there is a way through. You just got to go all the way around and unlock it. But But yeah, that's the thing though with, like I say, with the Yu-Gi-Oh games, it is heavily relied on RNG. Because obviously, it all depends on the heart of the cards. Not RNG, heart of the cards. Because, one, it depends on the deck that you build and that you have, which then determines how strong and powerful it is in every scenario. And 2, it then also depends on the opponents that you're forced to play, and what cards that they draw, to how you have to counteract with what you have and what you then draw. It's a whole system. Oh, hey Daniel. How you doing? You still want double step and then I can combine. True. True. But that's the thing though, is you would still... Actually, no, because there's still quite a bit of game after this, so... Yeah, no, it wouldn't actually be faster. It would. Like, it would be faster if you could get to a certain point and you know, okay, I don't actually need to do any of these locations because there's no skipping going on. I'm just skipping bosses and locations. Whereas then you can get to where you need to go to skip to go forwards. So, what's the situation? The situation is, I'm playing a video game, I'm talking to a guy who owns the world record for speedrunning this, so yeah, I'm learning a lot about a game that I already love. That's the situation. Oh, and I beat Kingdom Hearts, and fuck that game. That final boss in Kingdom Hearts can suck my nards. It took 25 minutes to beat that guy, and not because I'm bad, but just because it takes 25 minutes. And if I'd have died at any point during that boss fight, I'd have to replay 25 minutes of a fight again. So yeah, I'm glad that I beat him second try. Because I died relatively quickly on his first phase. So, what I think is the most annoying drop to get in a speedrun in this game? Obviously, I can't tell you the exact thing, but I would assume, obviously it'll be a drop for a weapon, and probably for the laser sword. I would guess. I would guess it would be an item for the laser sword. Look it up, Daniel. See, I'll still be here for a few hours. Did that fairy just... Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of boss rush mode, sorry. I thought the fairy was going, this thing. Yeah, I don't know, tell me. Don't tell me it's bronze either, because if it's bronze, it's not a material. Is it a material or is it like a stupid item? Oh, adamantine. Yeah, I can imagine adamantine would be fairly rare. Because what's it for? Yeah, what would it be used for, at least in the context of what you use it for? Warhammer and Bosanga. Okay. Then in that aspect, why do you then need Warhammer and or Dosanga? Save Warhammer's to fight Saint Germain and Dracula, demon form. Dosanga's just to unlock the second Isaac fight. Oh, really? Also, I know you probably already know this, and you're going to correct me if I'm wrong anyway. But you know in the first Isaac fight, if you even fight him, do you attack his bird? Like, just his bird? Because I'm fairly certain, if you beat Isaac in the boss fight, you then have his bird, well not his bird, but his flying dude familiar with him in his second fight. Whereas I believe if you do enough damage to his bird in the first fight, it dies and you skip the fight. I'm fairly certain that's a thing. Or you just kill Isaac anyway after you kill his bird. I'm not sure. But I'm fairly certain if you do enough damage to his bird, it dies. He then cries about it and then leaves. Is this still Kingdom Hearts? No, thankfully for you, it is not Kingdom Hearts. I have beaten that game after a 25-minute boss fight that I'm glad that I no longer have to do. You do not appear in the second fight no matter what you do in the first fight, so you're not able in the first fight. Oh, really? See, that's the thing that I never knew, because I always just attacked Abel all the time just to get rid of him. But if you kill Abel in the first fight, does it skip the boss fight, or do you still have to beat Isaac? So if you still have to beat Isaac, then whatever, I suppose. But I want to say I am certain, which, I mean, whatever. Abel 7,000 HP and you still have to beat Isaac. Oh, really? Okay. No, because like I said, I was fairly certain that when you beat Abel, it just skips the fight. Flying types. Bearing a few, how are you doing? How you been? The boss should use Phoenix in the first fight with Big Bang that will immediately kill Abel and allow us to one-shot him. Oh, really? Please do. Just try using crazy mode. Well, I mean that would be most helpful. Also, isn't this the 100th floor thing? Yeah, it is. Tower of Eternity, that's it. And yeah, no, I know it's 2 towers, it's 200 floors. Or it's 100 floors. It's either 50 up and 50 down, or it's 100 up and 100 down. Oh yeah, that's it, 50 up, 50 down. And I can't leave. Shit. I'm screwed. Because I can't do this right now. Like, I'm fairly certain you come back here later to do this. Because doing it now is a little annoying. I know, but... Because it starts off easy and then it gets a lot harder. Well, not harder, but... I know you can do it whenever you want, but... It's just that it's advised to obviously come back later. Just because then you have sufficient innocent devils with you. You know, and they're sufficiently powered, and so are you. So. And yeah, the second tower is harder. Ooh, french fries. Or chips, as I call them. Oh, I don't have a registered save point. Wait, when it says registered save point, does it just mean the last place that I saved, or does it mean the last place that I've specifically chosen as my save point? Because either way, I've got a long fucking trek here to get back to where I need to be. This is the last place I registered. Yeah, I haven't registered anywhere. I haven't. That is not. It is the beginning of the game. Really? Oh, okay, well I guess I'm going to fucking Julia Shum then. Damn it. That's why I don't like that tower. And I knew it was the 50th floor thing, but I thought, what if?
Glad you're back. What can I do for you? What do you need?
I still need a death dollar. Why do I have, like, no money? That's my bloody question.
Will that be all? What can I do for you? Will that be all? What can I do for you? Incubate a new one? Will that be all?
Hold on, there's a second. Because I'm sold stuff probably. Because I don't sell anything, I'm too busy creating stuff. I am.
Will that be all?
This people sells enough stuff to get
Anything
several
else?
thousand gold.
Please come again.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, it's just that I'm not selling weapons. I'm not. Because, like I say, I'd sooner have those weapons in the event if I need them rather than if I don't. I really hope to God I have a fast travel point. Because if I don't, I've got a long trek back. Yeah, I don't think I have one in the forest. Yeah, no I don't. I do not have one in the forest. Cock! Oh my god. This is why I don't like these games sometimes. Fucking Christ. You do one thing and it won't let you leave. And now you've got to run all the way fucking back again. Because that's the aqueduct. which will then take me up here, and I've still got to run through all of this to get back down here, which is where the fucking warp point was. God damn it. Fuck. Damn it. I guess we're in it for the long run now, boys. Well, I can't use a memorial ticket. Because a memorial ticket, like I say, I haven't registered a save point. I haven't. Unless if you're saying use a memorial ticket and it'll take me round the back entrance. Yeah, I know, that's exactly what I was thinking. But the problem with that is... Fucking, if you open up the bloody map. I use a memorial ticket, I get taken back here. I then have to go... Where is it? I then have to go that way. No, I have to go... Oh god, yeah, I have to go this way down into the fucking basement. All the way up, down, around. All the way up and through and around through there. To get to the first floor. To go through here back to the second floor. To run all the way up through to the third floor. To run all the way back round to the fourth floor. To get... No! I need to go around the outside. I need to go to the right, which then takes me to the second floor. And then that's where it is. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I'm a twat. Ignore me. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I went round the wrong way. I went the actual way. Give me one moment. Because I don't have this unlocked. I'll do it. What do I think of the Cats trailer? I haven't seen it because I don't care about cats. No offense to anyone who's out there who's high society and who drinks tea like... I mean, I can't do this because it's a mug. But who drinks their tea all up like that. Like, if you're that kind of person, you can watch it. But I know it has a lot of backlash over the way it looks through actors and that kind of stuff. And yes, all the 700 cat fans in the audience. All one of you. But yeah, I've never seen Cats, I will never see Cats, and I don't care to see Cats. No offense to anyone who likes Cats. And when I mean Cats, I mean the shitty theatre thing. And also, in before the one posh twat turns up and says, "Oh darling, Cats is actually phenomenal. It uses this, this and this, and it is the best theatre that you'll ever experience." And it's, no, I once watched, I believe, Romeo and Juliet, and some dude fucked a wine bottle. You can't get better than that. Oh, champagne, it was one of the two. The eclectic taste needed for such a masterpiece. Well, fuck you. Like, I will never watch Cats. Unless someone paid me to, then yeah, I'd watch it. But I'm never gonna watch Cats. I've got better things to do. I'm discussing speedrunning a video game. You think I'm gonna watch Cats? I'm not whatever his name who turned it into a theatre thing, because I don't remember his name. I know what he looks like, but... Oh, don't worry, Tom, I know. Like I said. And even then, no one in this channel right now is gonna tell me that you guys... Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber, that guy. Like, no one in here is going to tell me that you guys would actually watch Cats. Or have. And yeah, sorry I haven't been doing that, Cass. I do know how to do it, I just don't do it. I don't. For no particular reason. Arbitrary comment about Castlevania Netflix series. Yeah, what about it? Never seen it. I know Hector's in it. Not the same voice actor, but I know Hector's in it. Which dates when the show, when the show takes place. Right, now we're back to where we was like 10 minutes ago. So I'm guessing you've watched it then? Bloody warp point. God damn it. Most people wouldn't really know about watching it until you did. Oh, really? Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I haven't. I should. Just haven't. Nope, level up. Or he's shitting an egg, one of the two. No, he shit an egg. So how often do you stream then, Cass? And I know that people don't normally like to throw out themselves and stuff, but alas. The evolution is double shards, have different animations. No, I know it does. It's just that when I see the animation thing, I just immediately think they're either shitting an egg or they're evolving. It's nice. Whereas I'm on every day. 2 PM my time. Which was 4 hours ago. Except I was on slightly early today because I wanted to fucking beat Kingdom Hearts. I did. Potion in here. Oh, the XS potion or X potion. I'll fucking find out in a minute. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, that's what I was trying to do to you. What bloody wall? Oh no, I've already done that. Yeah, what bloody wall? Oh, there we go. One mark for the torches. Oh, this one. Oh, that thing. So what's it used for then? Besides giving you full health? Oh, you sell it. How much does it sell for? Oh wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of cash money. Fuck you, wolf. So when you speedrun this, do you just run through like every room in this entire game and only kill what you need to get drops for items? Or, I mean, I would assume so if the speedrun's that quick. But why do you need the death doll? How's about you get good? Unnecessary fighting. Well, like for example, if you can't skip this location, you have to fight to get the door open. Yeah, nice random. How is Gran Turismo treating you? Because that is a game that I would probably never play. I don't know, I just think that that's personally too realistic for me. I do. I mean, having never played it, I wouldn't know, but... Oh, heal level 3, lovely. Oh, lovely. See, you can play other games. You don't need Mortal Kombat. I mean, look at my life. I don't play Mortal Kombat and I'm great. Minus the other day, of course. So when you're fighting Trevor 2 and start the fight by using a tab bar combo and hope that he does an attack that will take most of all the HP bar you have. Using a death doll seems like a good idea. Well, you know. Maybe. Oh, this is bowling. You can't do this without a specific power move, which I believe a specific giant dude learns. I know exactly who it is because he's a rip-off of that thing from Ben 10. Cannonball, or Cannon, whatever his name is. Yeah, one of the familiars gets the ability to turn into a ball. I'm sorry, innocent devils. And obviously you use that at the top and you go bowling. 100% speed when you can glitch past it. Wait, what? Oh yeah, then again, Trevor 2. Oh no, that's Trevor 2. Trevor 1 I'd understand skipping because he doesn't drop anything or steal anything. And how long is a 100% speedrun anyway? Besides there probably not being one. 4 to 5 hours. Oh really? Well, I'm nowhere near 4 to 5. I'm way over 4 to 5 hours. I am. I'm at like the 5-hour mark at this point. The 90% of this game is 1 to 4 days long. I can imagine. Because it all comes down to RNG of the enemies dropping the materials required. Well, I mean, in any percent, you can do whatever the hell you want. In any percent, obviously, as long, and then again, this will probably be called low percent. In any percent, as long as you beat the final boss, that's it. Poor boy save point. That means there's a boss door not too far behind. I mean, not too far behind. Probably right around the bloody corner. Which means... Minotaurus, Devil Iron. As he comes down from his jump attack, do a backflip, then a forward flip, and steal from his head. What? When he jumps, it starts after it has less than a quarter of its health left. So I basically just need to wail away at him. Have I already saved? I probably have, yeah. So pretty much just wail away at him and then attempt to steal from him. It's just because obviously he drops Devil Iron, so, and because that's for a weapon, I want it. I need it. Oh yep, there's a boss door, conveniently. Which is for Hien. Well, there you go then. Whew. Ow. When it means a backflip, then backflip, forward flip. No, backflip. No. Backflip, forward flip, jump. Frame rate. Ow. Fucking close. Ah, fuck you, dude. I'm not even fucking locked onto him. I'm not. Might help if I bloody do that and I can suddenly steal from him. Spin a win! I'm never gonna get that. Oh, you fucking pillar having motherfucker. If that pillar wasn't in the goddamn way, I can go. I need to remember, when he jumps, go back and go slightly left when you go for the forward part. Because that way you can avoid his pillar. I mean, depends if you get hit. Although, I have a slightly better idea. Why don't I just jump back and then double jump forwards to the left? I mean, it would also help if the fucking camera angle didn't shove itself up my bloody arse. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. You just jump forward. I mean, I'm gonna die, because I don't have any fucking healing items. Please jump, Hector, for fuck's sake. I'm an idiot. I've still got fucking Kingdom Hearts on the bloody mind, so I'm pressing circle to jump. Okay, don't steal. I'm gonna die trying to get a bloody healing item. A healing item, sorry, a bloody... I mean, what I just did then would have been so much easier. I can just jump for it. Why would you jump back, ever? Why? That makes it so much harder to time when you can just double jump for it. I'm not listening to you anymore, Cass, nor am I listening to this walkthrough. It's just so much easier to just jump for it. Like you don't need to. Also, I can choose this next section. What about it? I win. Well, like I said, as you've seen there, because he does jump towards you, if you have enough of a distance across the arena, you can just, because he's not going to jump directly on top of you, there'll be enough distance for him to jump in front of you, then you just jump for it and you get it. Whereas if you're stuck against the wall, I can maybe understand. Otherwise, yeah, that was a lot harder than that needed to be. And here we are, Cordova Town, with a lot of ghosts. If the next one says anything other than hold guard at the start of the fight, you will agree that it is done. Next boss, Cordova Town, Isaac with innocent devil evil. When to steal. He does make mention of this at the end of his uppercut move, which is all well and good, but then he also mentions he usually begins the battle with this move. Oh no, I'm just using a walkthrough, I'm just using a boss walkthrough, so it gives hints on how to fight the boss, what the bosses do, how to steal from them, and if you're doing like boss rush mode, what's the best things to do. But yeah, he does say he usually begins the battle with this move. So there you go. It isn't usually, it is always English. It's very powerful when you use it in a specific way. Although I like you though, I mentioned how this guy just says, oh, he usually begins the fight with this move. It's always dickhead. Like I can just imagine you're that one guy sitting in the back of class, just saying, no, that's not how it happens. Makes you specifically do some of this stuff if you're doing it. I would probably assume dodge, maybe, if you just do that and dodge around, you might not want to do it. Oh, HP up and a swing. And I can't just jump in, can I? Nope. Calm down, man. Jesus Christ. attack him a certain way at the start of the fight to prevent it from happening, and it is actually pretty hard to attack him to prevent it. Okay. See, the thing is though, I can't really sit here and like have your advice on how this game pretty much works and sit here and go, okay then. Because you are the guy who has spent at least a few more hours than I have in speedrunning this. Like, I probably have, I mean, depending on how many hours you actually have, but considering I have played this game and beaten it many a times over, I will have just the knowledge down of some things, but stuff like that, like, why would I ever figure that out? You know? Oh, perfect guard, bitches. Perfect guard, bitches. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that. Is it the pile of secrets? The what? Excuse me. Pardon. Fine. Go to here, really? Okay. Oh yeah, it's the bloody chair room, isn't it? That's what this is, it's the bloody chair room. I will admit, I do like this. I do. Yeah, I knew the chair room exists, and it's actually surprising, but if you sit on Dracula's chair at the end of the game and you beat the game, I think the game saves anyway, and then because it does that and it reverts you back to before the boss fight, you can come back here and reset on Dracula's chair, I'm fairly certain. You've done a speedrun of all chairs, oh my god. Well, I'm going to sit in my therapeutic chair. You tell me how that's therapeutic. Being shot by a stupid amount of bolts of lightning. Oh, the chairs do end up in this room. No, I know they do. It's just that, like I say, specifically the it's just because you save before the Dracula fight, and then the game reverts you to before that fight. Usually, games don't remember that you do certain things in those kind of scenarios. But like I say, I'm fairly certain this game saves after you beat it anyway, so... So how long's chair percent? That's it, yeah. Well, it's not on the it's not on speedrun.com, so it's not official. I've done it in 5 minutes, and you can't prove me wrong either. Although, that's why I like speedrunning, you know? Like, you can just fuck around, you know? You can come up with your own bullshit scenarios, you know? Like, whilst people are trying to do any percent, you've got me trying to do glitchless, which no one does, and then you've got you doing chair percent. Do a video of your run on that. Time and dedication people have to speedrun. You don't accept runs of that video proof just because that is the system you're used to. Yeah, it's... Well, in all honesty, like, personally, if someone said to me, and like they were really serious, and you sort of know that they sort of speedrun and stuff, like if someone said to me that they have or have done a, say, speedrun of a game, but then say for example their stream crashes, which basically means your video evidence is gone and your recording evidence is gone because it corrupts when your stream crashes. Like in that aspect I would trust the person, but again obviously they would still need, for it to be official, they would obviously need video proof. Good lord. Yeah, I don't need to do that one anymore. Why are you guarding? Oh, because I fat fingered deeper like a twat. So what are the English. It's a very hard language. I may be English. Very hard language. So besides speedrunning yourself, what speedruns do you watch? And actually, that can lead me into a follow-up question. Oh, here they are. Fences, sorry, not ghosts. Same thing. Green of time. Which version? 3DS or Nintendo 64? Oh, fuck you, bitch. Wait, that's a new item, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. It is. Nintendo 64. Because my follow-up question was going to be, like, did you watch GDQ this year? Wait, does he drop Holy Man's name? No, he doesn't. He watched a few runs. Because now my actual question comes into focus. Did you feel like GDQ was different? Oh, I need Aquaman. Oh yeah, there's nothing else I can make with it at the moment. Did you sort of feel like it felt different? Because I watched I attempted to watch one speed run. I did. Like, I was watching Grand Pooh Bear and Mitch Flower Power, and, you know, I watched the Mario block. You know, like the Mario guys. Like, I watched that, fine. But for some reason, when Bok Pursuit was on, and, obviously he was doing his speed run of, what was it? Resident Evil 2 Remake? Like, there was, like, for me, an uncomfortable amount of, like, sort of viewer interaction, which, don't get me wrong, like, GDQ has always had viewer interaction, but it felt like there was some guy off in the corner somewhere with cue cards telling people what to do. Like, that's what it felt like to me. And then when I was watching Punchy's run of, I believe, Silent Hill 3's, like, Space Girl run or whatever the bloody hell it is. You basically get like laser beams with Heather for getting the UFO ending. And again, in that, like, there was a weird amount of, like, an unusual amount of viewer interaction. Like, because I've seen GDQ for years, like since 2013. I've missed one, and I think that was a GDQ last year. It's the only one that I missed, but I caught up on it anyway. But I've never missed one in the 6 years I've watched, obviously GDQ and speedruns and stuff. But there was just something about this year that didn't feel right. But you can think that, yeah. That's why I'm sort of like, okay, GDQ will still be my #1 speedrun marathon. It always will be, because it's the biggest stage, or the biggest stage for speedrunning. So you can always find like new speedruns and new people to watch and stuff, which is good. But I've been sort of getting more into ESA, which is European Speedrun Assembly. Like, whilst they still do stuff for charity, I'm fairly certain, they aren't like PG about it. Like, people can swear, like, obviously as long as you don't, like, you know, effing blinded after every other word. You know, if you want to swear, you can swear, you know. Like, people still refrain from doing it, but like I say, if you want to, you can. And, you know, they just have that sort of more, not adult-oriented, like, they have more of a we're human side of things. Like, don't get me wrong, GDQ is a big stage and it gets a shit ton of donations for what it is, so I sort of understand the PG route. You know, especially if it's, you know, the charity sort of orders of, you know, let's try and not make this, you know, out of proportion. Oh crap, I'm about to die. Keep getting worse. Yep. No! Fuck! I've got to do that boss fight again, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Nope, I'm out. Oh, darn it. Fuck! God damn it. God damn it. Well, in terms of YouTube, this is where this ends. Twitch, I'm sticking around, don't you worry about it. For YouTube, I'll play this tomorrow, I think. But I'm taking a break after that, because I've got to go through all that bullshit again. So I'm taking a break, so...